Hello and welcome back to Sunrise Tarot. My name is Leah and today I'm doing a reading for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of May 2021. I hope all my Sagittarius friends out there are doing great. I hope the month of May started out really strong for you. As you know, this is going to be a general reading, so there will be some parts that do not resonate with you. Only take the parts that do and leave the rest behind. You may also want to check out your other signs as well. I've already meditated on the cards, I've already shuffled the cards, and this is the spread that I have for you today, dear Sagittarius. In the past position, we do have the Four of Swords, clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. In the obstacle position, we have the Page of Cups, clarified by the Page of Pentacles. In the present position, we have the Seven of Pentacles, clarified by the Knight of Wands. And in the future outcome position, we do have Justice, clarified by the Eight of Swords. So in the past position, we do have the Four of Swords, which is a really wonderful place to have this card. Of course, the Four of Swords suggests that perhaps in the past you took some time out for yourself to complete a healing process. Sometimes the Four of Swords also just means that you were able to go on a vacation or take a break from the routine of your life. Sometimes the Four of Swords suggests that you recovered perhaps from an illness. And other times it means that you had a period of time in your life where there was no conflict, and everyone was able to kind of move forward and get along and kind of have a really higher vibration energy, if you will. Now the Four of Swords here is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. I like the Nine of Pentacles because, as we know, Pentacles stand for stability, and so when you have the Nine of Pentacles, it does bring abundance, it does bring rewards to you as well. One thing I don't like about this card is that it only shows us one person, meaning that this card generally means someone who was single in the past position. This is not the best card for love, if you will, but it is a really wonderful card to have for career. Perhaps you were able to find a job that really suited you well, or perhaps you were able to receive a promotion, but definitely this card brings about increase in income, if you will. So overall, this is a really strong combination because it created a really strong foundation from which you continue to benefit to this day. Now in the obstacle position, we do have these two pages. Pages, as we know, stand for messaging, and so like receiving a message. So generally when you have these in a challenging position, it could mean that you are going to be receiving some unpleasant news one after another, perhaps one that has to do with a relationship that's important to you, and another one that has to do with like money situation in your life, because as we know, pentacles symbolize money. The Page of Cups sometimes, however, represents feeling lack of motivation, not really wanting to do something, and not really kind of investing time and energy into a relationship that you should be investing in, or not kind of building a bond stronger than the one that is existing now. Definitely the Page of Cups could mean that you are not really like you're being a little bit childish with something when it comes to your emotions, perhaps lacking in emotional maturity or understanding when it comes to a certain relationship. Perhaps there's a person in your life who's asking you to be understanding, and you're having a difficulty seeing their way of seeing the world, I guess. But definitely the Page of Cups suggests that you may want to look at your emotions. Perhaps they're holding you back. Maybe you need to do some shadow work and incorporate uncomfortable emotions into the light so that you can address them and move forward past them. The Page of Pentacles in the challenging position generally suggests that you may be not working as diligently as you should be. You are kind of putting things off that require your attention. So it could mean that overall down the road you may have a bill or of some sort that comes, but that perhaps you were not expecting. But definitely, whatever your approach, this combination suggests to me that you may be approaching something in your life, something important, from an immature standpoint, or from a like lacking emotional understanding standpoint, and that approach is clearly not working. However, we do see in the present position the Seven of Pentacles, which is a really wonderful card. The Seven of Pentacles shows us a farmer that has been working for a long time, and now he's seeing his fruit come about. So you have put a lot of time and energy into something, and you do have some resources at your disposal. And so in the month of May, you will be thinking about what is the best way to, what's the best thing to do with those resources. Can you invest them? Can you make them work for you? But we do have in the clarifying position the Knight of Wands. Generally, the Knight of Wands is a warning from the divine, saying that you may not be wanting to, to take too many risks, because the wands are all about taking a risk and getting that reward. But the divine here is warning you that you may want to be very careful about how you spend your resources, how you use your resources, in order to be sort of protected down the road. Now, in the future outcome position, we do have Justice, clarified by the Eight of Swords. This is a little bit of a difficult combination. Justice is all about balance and fairness and doing what is right. It's kind of like what goes around comes around. So Justice levels out the playing field, if you will. So if in the past position, you didn't do great actions, then of course Justice is going to bring about a karmic event, if you will. But if in the past you did wonderful things, then Justice will bring, a reward as well. Now, Justice here is clarified with the Eight of Swords, which of course is not a really wonderful card to have in your spread, because Eight of Swords is all about anxiety and, feeling stuck, feeling trapped, feeling like you may be confused about what you want to do. And so definitely it's not a really positive combination, because, there's a lot of emotional baggage, if you will. There's a lot of unresolved emotions that may be holding you back, and you need to release yourself from perhaps outdated belief systems that no longer work and move forward. But definitely it's a bit of a difficult combination. But let's see what we can clarify with the three energy oracle cards that I pulled. And we have Door to Value, Man Holding a Coin, wonderful, and Healer of the Ages. Door to Value is all about new beginnings and finance, which is great. We basically see that there's an opportunity coming your way, and there will be doors opening, and as these doors open, there's a lot of money flying out towards you. Perhaps a new opportunity that may be totally unexpected is coming towards you. Perhaps it's something you've been working toward. Either way, keep your eyes open for this new beginning to appear in your life. Know that anything you value may be open to you now. Remain creative, remain aware, and get ready to step through the door. And of course, Man Holding a Coin could point to someone in your life who could provide you with financial advice, how to approach money, how to use money, how to better take advantage of money, how to invest it. There's a whole philosophy that people have for money that helps you kind of acquire more of it, if you will. There's all kinds of habits, there's all kinds of ways to think about money and to treat money, that if that is something that you want to attract, then definitely focus on that. And remember that May 11th is a new moon. in Taurus, of course, and that is May 11th is a good day to manifest things that you want to bring about into your reality, into your physical world. So make sure that you meditate, make sure that you do a little ritual on May 11th to kind of mark the new moon, mark this new beginning and what you want to manifest it. Whatever energy, like whatever you're thinking about, that's your energy, and whatever you're sending the energy toward, that's what tends to happen. So it's really important to meditate. Now, I really like the Healer of the Ages card because it's all about health and vitality. So it's a really good omen for your health. This powerful being brings the force of ancient wisdom and profound healing. The light of divine consciousness pours from his hands and heart, flowing to you with love and a powerful healing intention. This amazing entity is with you now, bringing resolution to physical, mental, and emotional ills, helping to unblock stuck energy and revitalize your life force. So if you've kind of been feeling down and out, and your life force is kind of tired, it's almost like looking at a tired plant. When the plant receives a lot of water, it kind of looks brighter, if you will. And so this card is all about bringing you that important life force energy, so make sure you use it well. You may have felt this strong presence recently, or you may just be opening to the wonderful sensations that are coming to you. You can call upon this card, the Healer of the Ages, to experience miraculous transformation and know that at the deepest level of your core, an important healing is taking place that's going to give you energy. Let's see what mystical wisdom cards can clarify for us. And I have moving forward, get ready for positive change, and go with the flow. Let things happen. So I think this is a very important card for this combination of Justice and the Eight of Swords. Just kind of allow different emotions to go through you. Don't suppress emotions, experience them. Even though you may feel some disappointment, especially towards the end of May, if you allow things to unravel naturally, it's going to kind of carry you back to the high vibration. When you start to create resistance, when you're trying to force energy to go one way or like another way, then you're creating resistance, which prevents energy to come to you in like a freer way. Now, the other card is moving forward, get ready for positive change. This card has been coming up for quite a few signs. It's a really positive omen. As soon as the month of June starts, I think you're going to experience a profound shift in your energy. So definitely make sure that until then you meditate, make sure you do some work with your crystals, make sure you cleanse that energy, make sure you burn a little bit of sage and get rid of that stuck negative energy. Sometimes it can be found around home. You want to continue to do all those rituals in order to maintain that high vibration. The longer you can maintain high vibration, the more results you will see. I hope you enjoyed this reading, Sagittarius. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for visiting my channel, and I will see you next time.